What's up, YouTube? Um, Today's stream, we are talking about KOTOR 2, Knights of the Old Republic 2. Now, I have recently replayed it, um, and so now I have played both KOTOR games twice all the way through. Light side playthroughs, that is. Jedi Knight. Um, Sorry, I'm trying to share the stream. Um, But these games have blown me away. Both of them have. These games have, and by the way, I have not played the restored content version yet. That's kind of the next thing I want to do is play through that. Um, and when I played all the playthroughs that I've had of these games, I've played light side playthrough. I don't really like doing dark side because I know this is not what happens within the story. So it's kind of hard for me to do that. I don't know why. So it's like when if I'm asked to kill Atris, it's like I don't know. I know I don't kill Atris. I know I redeem her. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of that. But I did light side playthroughs, and I my first playthrough of KOTOR 1, I didn't really know what was canon yet because I didn't even know about the twist. And by the way, there were spoilers for this game for both games, so just be warned. In fact, I'm gonna put that in the title. Um, and you don't want to be spoiled by these games. In fact, I was actually spoiled on the Revan twist in the first game by some moron on TikTok. So yeah, even though I had no idea about it, and I was pretty close to that scene too in my playthrough, but yeah, so it is what it is. Um, but both games, I think are amazing. They've kind of changed, I'm not gonna say changed my life, but they've had a pretty big impact on me. I've just had a lot of fun with both games. Um, and it's weird too because the stories that they can tell with the game, because the games are role-playing games, are very limited. There's not like a whole lot they can tell, but they do. They tell a really good story. Um, what's up, Robbie? How you doing? Um, I am kind of streaming early today. Yes, I know Ahsoka's coming out tonight. I don't give a rip. Yes, I'm watching it, but I don't care. Don't even ask me about it. Um, because ugh, it's Ahsoka. Come on, I don't want to talk about that. Um, but yeah. So if you have any thoughts on the games and you just want to talk about it, just feel free to say whatever you want. I've invited people to join if they want to come on and talk. I think it is cool though, because I know Supernatural Encounters will have a lot of coder related stuff in it. So I am kind of glad I replayed the game. Good Kreia like apathy is life. Yeah, Kreia is very, very good character. I really enjoyed her. It's such a shame too, she doesn't really have any content outside of Coder 2. Um, Kind of like a missed opportunity there, telling more Kreia related stories. Be nice. Um, so I think a novel centered on her would be great. You know, kind of seeing what her life was like as a Jedi and then her exile. And I mean, we know the general story, but we don't really know how it happened. So it'd be cool if there was a novel like that. That'd be a really cool story. I'd really enjoy that. Um, but this game, I think, is also really good because of all the Tales of the Jedi stuff that's in it. There's more Tales of the Jedi references in this that I think even the first game had, even though the first game is chronologically closer to it. Literally, Duxon and Onderon are in this. Duxon, Onderon. Frida Nad's tomb is in this. Kreia makes numerous references to Ulic Qel-Droma and Exar Kun. I mean, that's all throughout it. Darth Sion was a Sith who fought for Exar Kun. Now, I don't remember that being said in the game, but it is something that will eventually be revealed later on. Um, what other references are there? Am I missing? Um, I guess that's kind of the bigger ones. Um, and then other characters will speak of, the Great Sith Wars and everything. So that was really cool. Um, what I also like about the game is it's not a one for one sequel, meaning like it's not a direct sequel. This is not a direct sequel to the first game. Revan is not even in it. Revan's not in it. Bastila and Karth. It's weird though because I don't know if I just didn't trigger the scene or I don't know what's going on, but um and when I'm in my first playthrough, there was a cutscene with Karth and Bastila. I don't remember this scene having the second playthrough having that scene. I have to look that up on if that's maybe it did, and I just because this playthrough that I played through, I started it months ago, and then I kind of just got bored with it, and then I recently just started ramping it back up, um, because I just wanted to play the game again. So I don't remember if I triggered it. I'd have to Google it, but Scion being part of the Brotherhood of the Sith, Extra Sith Order, comes from the KOTOR campaign guide. Okay, that's cool. So it is kind of, in a way, the game's created that. Not really. A supplemental for the game did. That's cool. Again, I think that's a great reference, and I really like that. It kind of reminds me of Jolie Bendu, because Jolie Bendu, he also fought with the Jedi during the war with Exar Kun. Um, and what I think is my biggest problem though with these games is the fact that yeah, they take place so close to that series chronologically, yet the technology is almost completely different. Like within 20 years or so, maybe even probably even less than that, 10, 15, they've completely like the galaxy is completely different technologically, which I think is a big shame. And we actually even see kind of an example of this in KOTOR 2, where Chris Avallone he changed the design of the Basilisk War Droid, and he did it because he wanted it to look more like the prequels. I get the prequels are just coming out, but you also got to remember that this game is taking place just not even 2 decades, at least the first game, not even 2 decades after Tales of the Jedi. It doesn't take place that far off. So when you're creating this, I know there was a retcon that said it was a lot of it was Zerka Corporation. I don't know I don't know the exact details, but um, I'm like, what? I remember playing the game like, okay, wait, Vima Sunrider was literally considered to be in the first game. That's how close. So I don't know, but that's my only complaint. That I guess that's a complaint I have for the all of the older public is I really wish the technology was not prequel level. Um, in fact, in some cases, it's more extreme, or it's better than the technology of the prequels. I don't know. Star Wars has always had this problem because you also look at the prequels and the OT, and well, the prequels look like it has better technology than the original trilogy. So it's kind of a problem that Star Wars has always had, but it is what it is. Um, trying to get an oil change, which the guy said come after 2 and he's still not here. Hey, you get to come and hang out on stream, Alex. So, um, whoops, I put it in the wrong channel. I'm trying to advertise the stream, but I put it in the mod channel. Um, there we go. Okay, I definitely think KOTOR should have been set that I guess that would have fixed it, I guess, but I'm also in the unpopular, like, group too because a lot of people don't think that, um, the art in Tales of the Jedi is good, even though it's my favorite. I love the art in Tales of the Jedi, I love it, but a lot not everybody does. It is prequel level, but it does seem like a too big advancement. Yeah, I guess it's not prequel level technically, but there's a lot of, mass shadow generator, there's a lot of SWTOR tech that's like, "Jeez." Like, what is that planet? That droid planet in SWTOR. I don't remember the name of it. It starts with an I. You'll remember, Alex. Kreia or Vergear? Vergear. Um, I love Kreia. I love her story, but Vergear is Vergear. But see, that's not even a fair question too, because you can choose different paths, and your whatever Kreia you get will depend on what path you choose. So, I mean, it was cool when in KOTOR 1 Malik had used all his ships to do the same thing to Terrace that Palpatine with a single Death Star. Yeah. Well, he didn't destroy Terrace. He destroyed the city, but he like blew the planet up. Um, so Reyes annoying. Influence the loss for every decision you make. That's true. But like that's what you want. You want to lose influence with her. I mean, if you're playing a light side playthrough, that is. Yeah, but like I don't know. I guess you could make the argument that Vitiate had invented a lot of new tech. I guess you can make that argument. He was a very intelligent person, so you can make that argument. I don't know. I just wish the technology for that era was toned down a lot because even then, 2,000 years ago, which if you're in the prequels, 2,000 years before that would have been the time of SWTOR, technology was vastly different. But I guess you could also say, I guess I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. It's not that big of a deal because again, yeah, the technology level when you start comparing it doesn't make sense. Even with the prequels and the original, it doesn't make sense. That's one of the problems with Dawn of the Jedi. I would argue it's more of a problem with that than it is with KOTOR, because that's 25,000 years before the movies. But Dawn of the Jedi is not the best series either. So, um, favorite companion, um, I don't know. I'm just kind of find things to talk about. Well, KOTOR 2, it's Kreia. Um, but outside of her, Mandalore, Cander's Ordo, technically. Um, Candace Ordo, I just love him as a character. I think he's really cool. So he's my favorite. I know he's my favorite companion in the first game. Um, which is cool too because I really like that. He's a big part of the Revan novel, at least the first half. So, but and then at the very end, I think it's so cool. Freya basically just says straight up, "Yeah, there's a true Sith Empire in the unknown regions." It's like, wait, what? They were planning on doing this kind of story like long before SWTOR even happened. So it's like SWTOR, a lot of what they were writing in SWTOR, that's not even new stuff. I mean, that was created in KOTOR too, which I think is just really, really cool. So, because I mean, I knew in the game they had set up that there was something in the unknown regions because I think Disciple had mentioned it, but at the end, when you defeat Kreia, you get to ask her a bunch of questions, and one of the answers to the questions is, "Hey, yeah, there's Sith in the unknown regions, like true Sith." And I was like, "Wait, what?" So they had this plan for a long time? I just think that was so cool. And I'm the biggest SWOTOR fan, like, I love SWOTOR. I know a lot of people hate it, I don't care though, but I love it, and I guess that's all that matters. Um, Especially, like, the Sith Empire stuff. So and I love how Vitiate was kinda behind the scenes with Revan. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I really like that a lot, and I like how he's been pulling the freaking strings since Tales of the Jedi, so it's cool. It's really cool. Yeah, I know everybody feels the same way, but I do. Whoa. Oh, and in my second playthrough, I made Mira and Disciple Jedi. I tried to do it with Atton, but I accidentally pissed him off. And Beodor just didn't really care. So I'm like, okay, I'm not even gonna mess with them. But I was hoping that they would join me in the final battle against Kreia, but they didn't. So, what's up, Nazo?
Hey, I didn't realize we could hop on, so I just checked the Discord just to be sure.
Sure. What's up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, no,
no,
the I think the only thing I wasn't a huge
I
fan
wasn't a
of when it
huge
came
fan of when it came. Oops, oops.
from the sorry, I can hear myself in the background. What I wasn't a huge fan of when it came from transfer to KOTOR 2 to uh the Old Republic MMO was the fact that like it wasn't Revan's choice um to sort of turn to the dark side as a necessity.
Necessity for what, though?
Well, the whole reason, according at least again, this is from the point of view of Kreia. The whole reason he turned to the dark side was to become the necessary evil that could face Vitiate.
Well, from a certain point of view, that's still kind of true.
Mm. That was like that. That was probably the only thing I wasn't a huge fan of. The rest I love. That Vitiate was like. I'm not sure if he's been pulling strings since Tales of the Jedi, but he has been pulling strings since like KOTOR comic Mandalorian Wars.
Well, he had to have been because maybe not the okay, the Exar Kun stuff is not really his fault, but he's been creating his Sith Empire since that
Oh
time
yeah, no, no,
because it was shortly after Fall of the Sith Empire, chronologically speaking, that he took all the Sith to the or at least the remnants of the Sith to the unknown regions. Now, again, he didn't have anything to do with Exar Kun's Sith Empire because that had nothing to do
So,
with
you, so
him.
you're saying,
Same with
well,
the
I,
Triumvirate.
I think I know what you're talking about. In reality, even though he wasn't like manipulating the galaxy per se, like when the Great Hyperspace War was just coming to an end after Nagasado's defeat, he sort of took a large group of Sith survivors to Drummond Kaas.
Right.
That's what I remember from the Revan novel, at least.
Yeah, so shortly after the war, a lot of the survivors went to the unknown regions and they wandered aimlessly, at least from what I remember. But Vitia's like,
They
okay, let's
they
go. He
wandered
said,
until they
I'm
got
the
to
new
Drummond
emperor.
Kaas.
Yeah, and he went to Drummond Koss and then started his empire.
Yeah.
And then he took some Sith anathema and just did his thing. And yeah,
I actually thought that was like the most one of the most interesting parts of the book.
It was for sure.
Like me, it's funny that Mitra felt like because there was no life on the planet, that she felt like the place was trying to grab at the force inside of her.
Hmm. Yeah, I will admit, I do wish. Um, I think Mitra makes a reference to Qatar when she got to Anathema. She didn't make a reference to Malachor, which I know a lot of people are like, "Hey, well, she should have." But she made
Yeah.
a reference to Qatar, which I think Qatar just makes a lot more sense because what happened to Qatar is exactly what happened to Anathema. So I
Yeah,
don't
it
mind that.
happened, but it happened in a different way. With like there's two different ways it can be done. Like the way the Sith Emperor did it, Vishit, he drained all life on the planet to extend his own. Darth
Yeah,
Nihilus is a very different situation. He's obviously what you'd call a wound in the Force.
right.
And basically, when he absorbs like a planet's life force, that life force goes absolutely nowhere. It's not like it extenuates his life. Like he's like not Nihilus is as good as dead. Even Kreia mentioned that like he'll consume the Jedi and other Force sensitives, and eventually the Sith itself. He says he's already dead. It's just a matter of like how empty he leaves the galaxy before he dies.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see that.
it's different with Vitiate because the life force, the energy that he absorbed, actually went somewhere. It went into him so that he could extend his life and increase his power like tenfold. But
So
with
she does wait. So she
yeah,
does
with
make a reference to Malachor.
oh, is it in the book?
Remember, she makes a reference to something. I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense. So I guess I
The
just see. Look,
reference, yeah.
I'm a way bigger fan of KOTOR 1 than I am KOTOR 2. So like, what they did with Mitra, I don't mind because I didn't connect with her as much as I did Revan. I say connect, but I didn't like her as much as I did Revan.
Well, that makes sense. Revan was like the more known protagonist, and she was a general, but her impact on the Force, in my opinion, was a little more deadly in the sense because again, she cut herself off from the Force, and it created the wound. It created the initial wound in the Force, and that's kind of what Kreia had been looking for from the beginning, something that could kill the Force. The only downside to that is that the galaxy would be just as empty if you killed the Force.
There you go. That's the funny part is, I mean, that's literally impossible. So
According to Kreia, it
that
was
just makes it
possible to
funnier.
kill the Force, but it would. According to Kreia, it was possible to kill the Force, but like the problem with killing the Force is like only the select few that could live without it could survive, and you can't
Yeah.
sustain a galactic population with that. Maybe a planetary population, but that's it.
There you
Like
go.
streets like Coruscant would be littered with bodies.
Yeah, killing the Force. Yeah, it's like trying to kill atoms. It's like trying to kill matter, all matter. It's like
Well,
these are these are essential elements of the universe.
it's well. Here's the thing. It's because the Force is basically God of the Star Wars universe. If you kill God, the being that like created all things, like most things that live with God inside of them, like any sense of God, whether you say the Holy Spirit or whatever, that all dies. You kill God, you kill existence, pretty much.
Right. Christ's plan was to get everyone to do what Meecher did after Malachor, not to kill the Force.
No, it was
What
to
do you
kill the
mean?
Force. She literally
She
wanted to
admitted
kill the
that's what she
Force.
wanted to do.
She says that in the game. She says, "I hate the Force. I hate that it takes billions of lives just to maintain some measure of balance in itself." She literally hated the Force and wanted it to die because the Force controls people's actions, and that basically Kreia was an agnostic that was aware of God but wanted to kill God, basically. Biggest irony is that to defend herself, she had to rely on God. So,
My gosh.
isn't this the plot of Full Metal Alchemist?
Look who it is.
You guys.
Who? Who hopped in? Oh, Slav.
Hey.
Hey, Slav.
I'm about to play Bow Woward's new hit game, Starfield, in 2 hours.
What?
Are you gonna have an angry rant about the pronouns?
Yeah, man, totally.
Slav, what are your pronouns?
Well, this is a hairy area now. See, I could joke, which is what I normally do, but some people will get offended at me, so I can't do that. So I'm just Slav.
His pronouns are slut and all.
There you go. Yeah, I can't wait for this game, dude. It's gonna be a buggy mess, but that's just like every Bethesda game. That's what you're getting.
What was it that Todd Howard said? They're not bugs, they're features.
Yeah, my man. He can sell a game. He's like 50. Did you know that?
I knew he was in the chess club.
Yeah, dude's getting up there. Hey, what were you guys talking about? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk about this. Were you guys talking about SWOTOR of all things or KOTOR?
KOTOR, SWOTOR.
You playing an
Grand Tour.
OTOR? You're playing one of the OTORs. Okay, cool. I played KOTOR 1. I've attempted to play KOTOR 2 twice. It's really interesting. I got past the you're like at the beginning where you go to that planet where I guess they're trying to extract resources from it. You know, the corporation is, and the Ithorians. And so you decide, whether or not you want to help the Ithorians or not, but you end up crash landing on the planet anyway. I think I got there the last time. Or maybe I got up on a huge snowbank where all those HK droids are at, and it took me like an hour to defeat all of them because my build couldn't fight them all. I don't know. Anyway, that's where I got. And then I stopped, and I got so mad at my keyboard. Well, actually, I got mad at somebody else. I picked up my keyboard, and I slammed it down. But in the process of doing that, I hit my second screen, and it was my 4K screen, too. So for about 2 years, my screen has just been busted.
So you're basically an idiot?
Yeah, a little bit.
You gotta finish it, bro.
I probably should. I've been meaning to.
It's a good ass game.
Yeah, I heard people like it for its moral ambiguity, and that's what they say adds to Star Wars.
Well, the game successfully does what TLJ attempted to do, and actually succeeds at it.
That's cool.
Like
Yeah,
it it tears apart the moral and immoral ideologies, but also improves upon their flaws and explains to you why they were important to begin with.
That I like that. I still need to play the game. Mercel, I have not read Supernatural Encounters yet because Joseph has. He just hasn't set them. I think he's in the process of it. I could read it online, but I was actually, Marcel. You know what I am reading currently? I'm reading Benjamin Franklin's autobiography. That's actually what I'm reading right now. Now that's fun.
Nice.
That's actually, you could be reading Moby Dick, so.
I was actually.
Yeah, I know you have been.
Does his autobiography mention how many prostitutes he slept with?
Not yet, although it does mention it has a list of, I think, his virtues or his what you should and should not do. There's 13 of them. At the very last one, it says, you know what? Actually, you know what? I have the quote. Let me be right back. It's actually really funny.
Do not sleep with French whores named Chastity, because she likely doesn't have it anymore.
Yes, he did. He also invented Teslas. Right? Yeah, that sounds
Not
right.
Nikola Tesla?
Nah. He was a Jordan Peterson of his time. No. Ben
Okay.
was actually intelligent.
So this is his last one. Chastity. Rarely use venery, but for health and offspring. Or never to never to dullness, weakness, or the injury of your own or another's peace or reputation. And then after that, for number 13, humility. Imitate Jesus and Socrates.
Nice.
Yeah.
Advice.
I like how he puts that after. Like, when should you have sex? And it's like he puts that right after it. Marcel, have you read any autobiographies?
No.
If I mention how hard I've been working at it, I'll look humble.
You look humble? Yeah. If there's any
I hope
famous
everyone
person,
accepts me now.
if there's anybody in history or like any famous person or whatever, anybody, whose autobiography would you read?
Noah.
Noah? That would. I mean, it wouldn't be that different than any incels. It wouldn't be that much different. And he'd admit that too. Although there'd be a lot of Stephen King in there.
Trying to think here.
Dave Filoni.
Hard.
I want to read his autobiography.
Dave's would be interesting. I want to know all the combos he had with George. Like I want to see did George ever talk shit on the fans? Because he did. But of course that stuff was almost never public. That's you eating.
I love my fans, but I also hate them sometimes.
As a creative, that's how he felt. He did say nobody owns Star Wars. I just lend it out to you. That's basically what he said. I'm like, thanks, George.
Well, I believed that until I sold it to the mouse.
Yeah, until he sold it.
I really should have just made it public domain. That way nobody could ruin it. Like Sherlock Holmes is public domain. That's why nobody's ruined it.
I think there's a diminishing effect on culture though when that happens, because what corporations do is that because they're profiting off something, they're constantly keeping it in the zeitgeist. Sherlock, it was different because they kind of did create a new IP out of an older IP because they modernized it a bit, but that doesn't happen a lot anymore. I don't think. I don't know.
Good. The less it happens, the more people are original.
Nazo says fuck normies. That's what I'm hearing right now. Is that what I'm hearing?
Precisely. I
You
love
know what?
normies, but at the same time, I wish they do more. Fuck.
I respect that. I do.
Slav, do you
Yes.
have contributor credits in Supernatural Encounters?
No, I do not.
How much did you donate?
110.
Oh, so you just said don't put my name in it?
All right. Look. I may or may not have him there. That's all I'll say.
Your mic is sucking all kinds of balls right now, Slav.
Can you hear that? I'm tapping my mic.
Or is it me? Probably me.
Nazo, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you all right.
Lance?
You're a little low, but not like unbearably low. Like I can't hear you.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
you're like average low. You're like, my voice is a little loud. I think I'm gonna turn my mic down just a smidge.
I'm closer to the mic. How's that sound?
You sound a little better.
All right. Hey, Lance.
What?
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 Are you reading Supernatural Encounters?
No,
No.
because I don't want to blind myself.
What? Did you know it's not canon?
Oh my gosh.
He
Sound like
brined
Glue Pig.
himself
Shut
to
the
truth.
up, bro.
Wait.
You sound like Glue Pig.
Hey, Slav, you just make me smile. Oh, thank you, Fabe.
He brined himself to the truth.
You know what's not canon, Slav?
What?
That was never canon? The Clone Wars, okay?
The Clone Wars was never canon.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
It just did so.
Ahsoka was never canon.
I mean, that's a little rude. It's a little rude. Marcel, did you just compare one of like the smartest minds in history to Jurgen Peterson? I know you didn't just do that. I'm waiting for Marcel to show back up.
Jordan Peterson.
Peterson needs to stick to his
Jordan
Slav.
He needs. Yeah, he probably needs to stick to just psychology and talking about.
My buddy Netcat looked into Jordan Peterson. He thought he was just like he thought he was one thing, and then looked deeper, and he's like, oh, this guy's a piece of shit.
Well, he's just a grifter. He's an opportunist. He's just trying to make money, and that
Hello.
I respect it. I just wish he'd be more honest about it. Titus, my Buki, how are you?
I'm doing fine. I came in here expecting a conversation about KOTOR 2, and I hear Jordan Peterson.
Nice Jariel PFP.
Indeed.
Yeah, she a baddie. I see how you are.
Yeah, no, she a baddie. She knows she a 10. Head ass.
A friend of mine simps her so hard.
See, like Tagrutas exists though, so I don't know why anybody would be simping for any other race.
No, that is true. No, he's kind of onto something.
The only one I'd be simping for is Shock T.
Collard green? No, I don't have no collard green.
But where's Lance?
He's taking a pee-pee break.
Bro.
What?
Oh, so you summoned him.
They thought you were on pee-pee break.
You summoned him.
Too weak. Too fucking weak.
I'm too weak.
Bro, so Tweedledee, have you actually played KOTOR 2? I think you've told me this.
Yeah, man, I've replayed it multiple times.
That's right.
It's my favorite Star Wars game. What's up?
No, it is. It's fantastic.
His favorite character is Atten.
Atten's hilarious. And then I come in and say something equally heroic.
You want to add something, Slav?
I said, imagine actually liking the KOTOR era.
Oh,
based on that.
Oh,
Uh,
could not be me, dude. Obviously, could not be me.
I have the Omni, and I want to get into those John Jackson Miller comics. Everybody talks about them like they're amazing, and I hope they are.
they really are, particularly the first arc. I genuinely did not see the villain coming.
I want to get like a Revan action figure, and I want to put his little self like right next to my books.
Trying to get a
Like
3-inch.
the comic has like two arcs. The first arc I didn't see the villain coming. Second arc kind of saw the villain coming.
Slav.
So yeah,
You trying to get the 3-inch Revan?
I got a few options. I know the 3-inch one I saw going at my local comic shop for about 60. And I'm like, do I want to drop
That's a
that much?
steal. Now that's a steal.
That's a steal? Uh-oh.
Bro, I've seen him go for hundreds online. Same with the Darth Malak, like the old 3-inch Legacy Malak, Bastila, and like Revan. They go for a lot.
Okay, yeah, I've seen Malik was actually at there as well, but he was in package. Now, I might pick up that Revan. You know how much the Lego minifigure's going for?
I don't keep up from the month.
He spiked in price over the past year,
my God.
which is funny because the KOTOR remake got canceled, or at least it's on hiatus or something. So you think that it would go back down, but it didn't. It rose from 200 to 300, and I want to get it. I don't have it. I want to get it. Really
It's
though,
a holy grail.
I see. Do I get the white robes Revan or dark robes Revan?
Whichever one you fancy.
Yeah, I went light side. What about you, NASA? Did you go light side or dark side?
I'm not even sure if like the dark robes or the light robes Revan are canon, so I'm not too sure. I have worn them before in the first KOTOR game. I think they're kind of lame. Like, no, like I if I'm being honest, like the color does not look as good as the dark robe version.
No, I mean I'm not laughing. I'm like that's fun. That's a good take. That's a good. I didn't expect that.
No, like well, like to some it might not be so bad, but to me I'm just kind of like that. Yeah, these brown robes are like it's not like with like a traditional Jedi robe where it's like And by the way, I'm not dissing the KOTOR era Jedi robes because those are actually pretty cool. I'm more dissing just the Starforge robe that you get.
Okay.
And like
It's
you know how even
tan
KOTOR
robe.
2 does this. The traditional like Jedi robe is like the kind of either white or tan robe or brown robe with an overcoat of like a don't touch my coins, please. With
That's
like
a
an
weird
overcoat.
coat.
Like it has an overcoat of like either like brown or black or something like that.
Yeah.
Those usually fit. I like that motif. Go
Wait.
away.
Can I borrow one?
No,
I
you
know.
can't borrow one.
Can I
Go
borrow
away.
The comic.
Hold on one second.
Okay. Hey Titus.
What's good, my man?
Should I go down and pick up that song?
Do what?
Is there, like, wait, is there 6-inch out yet, or who's?
Sorry about that. My brother was annoying me.
That's fine.
What's that
So
Slav?
I was asking. So when is her 6-inch coming out? Is it out yet?
6-inch for who?
Barcelona.
Oh, she's already out.
Okay.
It's funny. I thought it was a funny touch. I read one of the TCW novels, No Prisoners by Karen Travis.
Mm-hmm.
Ahsoka actually tries to justify her tube top outfit to Pelion.
What did she say?
She was like, "I always wear this. This is just the style I choose." So and Pelion's like, "No, you're gonna wear like it's like you're not gonna show any skin on my ship. You're gonna wear more robes or more like God, what am I thinking of? Like more military garb."
And then she just pisses on the floor.
Exactly. defecates all over his command.
She was pissed. She was pissed. She was pouting.
But you know the craziest part about this, like, I know that's like complete rent out of spite because I know for a fact Pelion met Ayla Secure, he'd be like, I have no problem with your attire. Like I already know.
No, he would have an issue. He would have issue with her attire.
Nah.
He would complain. Trust me. He'd like the
I'm quite
in the
fond of
book
Twi'lek
the
ladies.
in the book he doesn't know in the book he doesn't like go for like the super pretty type. He likes
ugly bitches.
No, he gives me the vibe of like, you know,
Chunky.
he gives me the vibe of he gives me the vibe of the guy who likes tomboys, basically.
Oh no.
So me, basically. He's literally me.
I think if he tried to say something to Ayla, he'd be like, and then she'd be like, I don't think I'm going to do that.
Where did this thing where Twi'leks are French come from?
I don't know. I like it though.
It's just TCW. I don't know.
Yeah, no, TCW was the only one that actually did that.
And Battlefront 2, she sounds kind of funny now. This is Shakira. Like,
you gotta look over there going, come on. I think the only one in that game that actually sounded somewhat close to the actual character was probably the guy who played Han.
There's some better ones than Battlefront 2 aside from Han. Not better than Han per se, but like there's some good ones in there.
Well, you mean the guy who voiced Han? I think that was Lex Lang, wasn't it?
Sounds like a porn star name, man.
The Grievous one's good because they're just Matt Wood.
The Grievous one is good.
And I love like the line where like he goes on a killing spree, just Roger. This it's hilarious.
I remember that.
He also has like a psychotic saying like your screams are like music to my audio receptors.
No, that's a classic.
It's like, well, I guess like discounting all the TCW voices, I guess, and Matt, who would you go for?
Go for in terms of what?
Matt who?
Matt
Ladner?
Wood.
Oh, Matt Wood.
Oh, Matthew Wood. Okay, so you talking about voices for who?
So the TCW voice actors. So they were basically in that game, except for Lantern. And then you have Matt Wood there. He's technically in TCW. So instead of excluding.
Well, to be fair, they weren't always in TCW. Their thing started before that. Which, by the way,
project. I'm just trying to say, other than them.
Yeah, I'm curious. Have any of you played the original 2002 Clone Wars game?
Unfortunately,
I have.
Have you heard Obi-Wan in that game?
It's not. That's
James not James Arnold Taylor.
Yeah, it's definitely not him.
It's a guy named Jonathan Love, which I've heard his voice in like anime before. He's an okay voice actor. Terrible Obi-Wan.
Wait, did he play him in the Obi-Wan video game too?
I have no clue. I'll have
he
to look
sounded like a fucking beetle.
A beetle? Oh,
he sounded like a beetle.
Oh no, I remember because he's like, "Oh, master,
That's right.
He's in the alleyway. I remember he was watching.
Okay, I gotta look this up now. Can you give me 2 seconds? I gotta look this up.
You remember how Plo Koon sounded in that game?
I was about to ask you how did he sound again?
Who? Obi-Wan or Plo Koon?
Plo Koon.
It's like he had like a reverb to his voice. It sounded weird.
Was that like a dubstep? Is that what?
Yeah, like some like echoey reverb. It was weird. Like
was it close to? Was it close to James or was it?
God no, he had a high pitched reverb ass voice. I am Jedi Master Plo Koon.
Hold on. Right,
Bro's buzzing. I remember CC10 sounding awful too.
Let me see video games. Hang on, because I think. Let's see. What year did the Obi-Wan game come out?
Oh, dude, like
2000.
Yeah, something like that.
I believe it was one of the first titles on the Xbox.
I want to play it.
Oh,
Yeah, you remember how
2001.
Darth
Okay.
Maul looked in the game, Slav?
No, I don't.
He was cross-eyed. Remember, I took a screenshot. He was like cross-eyed and his horns like incredibly jagged. Ugh.
Okay, I think I have the cast here. Okay.
Wait, Fabe, he says in the Swedish TCW dub, Ayla Secura got a Russian accent.
Who voiced him? I'm trying to find out who voiced him. Okay. Lewis McLeod.
That's such bullshit, man. If they got Christian Bale to be in like the Batman Begins video game, why couldn't they get Ewan McGregor?
They probably could have if they actually paid him.
He probably
No.
phoned it in like Toby and Spider-Man too.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm going to get you.
I'll get his master.
I'm doing Toby. How did Toby sound in that game? He just sounded like, "Oh no, Mary Jane."
I think the problem with Toby in the Spider-Man game is not even like his acting per se. I think it's like just like the microphone he was given just sounds awful. Like everyone else got like actual studio grade fucking mic, and then like you just have him, it's like talking like he's fucking outside.
Well, I remember also
Was it Tobey Maguire in the original Spider-Man game?
Yes. Yeah, he was in that too. Because he would go up to Shocker, and he'd be talking bullshit to Shocker like always, right? But isn't Toby's like not interested voice at all, which just made it even more funny. Like it just like throwing out insults made it better.
It was like the polar opposite to the '90s animated Spider-Man voice when he put on the black Venom suit.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
you can't escape me. I'll chase you to the ends of the earth.
Evil.
Shocker.
Hey, Lance, where'd you go, dude?
Who?
What?
What?
I think you scared him away, Slip.
This is your live stream. Where you at, dude?
Yeah, where you at, man? We was talking KOTOR, bro. You good?
Lance is tripping right now. He just took some pills.
And smoking and tripping is all that you do.
They're kicking in right now.
I just smoked a fat blunt.
Yeah.
I smoked a fat blunt. I just took a real big hit, real big puff.
Man, you don't smoke weed, do you?
No, I don't.
I thought you were pure, man. What the fuck?
Good boy. Good boy.
Oh my god.
No, I mean it, dude. You don't need that shit in your life.
Yo,
Right, if I don't do it.
That's what was grooming you. He was like, I'm gonna get that.
Stop.
He's like, I can't have that. If you smoke weed, dude, like it's over.
Stop.
What?
We're on the topic of weed smoking.
Do you smoke weed, brother?
No.
No, Slav. He doesn't smoke gas.
I don't need weed when I have you guys. You guys already helped me give up.
Yeah, we're intoxicating.
It was the end.
Slav,
the second
are you
I spoke
gassy?
to you.
I don't
Are you
need
gassy,
weed, but I
Slav?
got cracking. Huh? No. I haven't eaten a pizza today. Don't worry.
Damn, bro just revealed himself.
This page needs a hero.
Hey, Lance.
What?
Do you know what Molly is?
Molly?
Yeah.
No.
What about Parkinson's?
Yeah.
Molly is a drug.
I'm changing the conversation now. I'm changing the conversation now.
I'm gonna Google that.
Do not.
What?
No.
Molly.
No, don't Google Molly. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It looks like candy.
Open up! Just hear that. We got you all.
Open up!
Molly perks, what you need? Dude, I got the perks all here.
And then Lance is like, oh, I'm sorry.
You bet your sweet bippy I did.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Ed.
Lance, you gonna read? Oh no, I already asked.
He actually pulled up Molly, bro.
It
That's
looks
crazy.
like candy, bro.
Yeah, popping some Smarties.
It's like a perk.
It's drugs in candy form.
Hey man, these Smarties aren't sweet at all. What the hell? That's Lance.
Dude, this perk 30
like-
is hidden.
It's like weed brownies.
Kind of.
Oh gosh.
Fantastic KOTOR discussion. Right?
Yeah,
You
we
just
went
come on here.
KOTOR.
Lance, are you sure you're not
We're
bringing
talking about
TOS
how
right now?
we talking about how Kreia slipped everyone a Mickey.
Yeah.
Lance, you sure you weren't breaking TOS right there, dude?
Bro, now Fabe's asking what is Molly. That's crazy.
Oh no!
I'm corrupting the youth.
What is wrong
What
with you?
TOS am I breaking? I literally just put
Who?
some candy on the screen. What's wrong with that?
Who breaking TOS?
Apparently I
Lance
am,
over
according
here.
to Slav.
I said
Bruh.
might be.
I
I
never
think you
read
can get
them,
away with
so
it for ignorance.
yeah, Nazo has a point, bro.
You say what?
I said I
Nazo
think you
has
can
a
get away
point.
with it because of ignorance.
Oh, that is true. He didn't know about it.
You didn't know about it until we told him. Now he knows better.
Yeah, I actually enlightened you, Lance.
I was working.
Basically, don't accept candies from strangers.
Yeah. Man, let's actually talk about the game. But like, so Lance, on your replay, bro, like, did you choose a male or female exile?
What the frick?
Hello, Lance.
Bro, give him a minute.
Bro,
He's,
my internet
he's
is
just-
freaking not working.
he's
Bro's
just
lagging.
drugs.
He's delayed.
It happens. Don't
Bro's
worry.
his
This
reaction time is
laptop,
off.
this new laptop is good, but like it doesn't stream correctly. I've had so many problems streaming now.
Oh no!
Is that new gun ray?
No.
Oh,
No, that was an accent I got from like Jackie Chan from Jackie Chan Adventures.
Oh no.
But it does kind of sound like Gunray. there's what was it there's like a TikTok of like Qui-Gon burning through the door. Like they're still coming through. He goes, "Oh fuck."
Star Wars, but with just heavy swearing. I'd like to see that cut. I don't watch it.
I think I still have the clip. I could probably send it in Lance's server if you're still there, Slav.
All right, maybe I want to try Kane and I'll turn to Natalie. I want you to say you're gonna eye fuck her, okay? George, what does that mean? I don't know.
Lance changed his PFP. What does this mean?
Can you hear me, Lance?
yeah.
I think he's having technical. Okay, never mind.
I asked you, did you play in your replay a male or female exile?
Female.
And why is that?
Because the exile is female.
So you were trying to do a quote unquote canon playthrough.
Yes.
Okay.
Exile's
For the most
character you
part.
play as, right?
Now, yeah, the exile's when we play it.
Oh, I didn't know that actually. Okay, well now I can start a better version.
Indeed. But see, that's the thing I was going to get to. Although the female exile is what is considered to be canonical, statistically, the male one's actually better off in the end game. Because with the female, you get, what's the name? Disciple. Disciple buffs you in no real meaningful way. With a male exile, you get the handmaiden. And by training with the handmaiden, you get a precognitive bonus, which helps you in combat. So you actually become way stronger in the end game as a male opposed to you would be as a female. So for gameplay reasons only, I choose male.
What you're trying to
Myself,
say is
but
that
I might
women
do
are
a female
inferior to men.
playthrough just to.
And in the game,
Just
quite
actually
literally,
do a canon
statistically,
playthrough
they
for
quite
once.
literally are inferior.
I like this.
There's no sexist undertone, I promise.
Wait, did Jason Fry write that game?
Oh my god.
You say that, so I don't believe
Oh
you.
my god.
Jason Fry.
But no, I don't know why you guys
no,
think. I don't know why you guys think Pelion would go Gaga over Ayla. I mean, I get it, but
He would,
I think
bro.
he's too dignified for that.
His eyes be bouncing out like Looney Tunes.
No. That's my profile pic. It would they'll be doing that.
No. I can already tell he's a
Really
decrepit
go
old
big for the
man.
yum yums.
Like Pelion's up to no good.
You think he's sneaking a peek?
He probably is. Just look at him. He's an old man.
Oh, he shifted to Matt.
An extremely old man.
I am
Didn't he
Matt
die in like
Wilson.
70s? Oh, he's Matt Wilson.
I
Hello,
don't know.
Matt.
Well, so guess what? No, wait,
What?
that's another story. Never mind.
Mr. Wilson, what are your fans on Dave Baloney?
Who?
What are your thoughts on Dave Baloney?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Dave Baloney is?
Nope.
He made To Clear and Wear series.
Huh?
That's what I'm saying.
Dave Baloney made To Clear and Wear series.
Oh yeah.
He also made Rebels. Co-wrote The Mandalorian and The Book of
Hey,
Boba
Lance.
Fett.
Bro's doing a bit.
What?
Man. Have you ever gone
Currently
dark side
doing
before in a
a
playthrough?
series called Asurka.
No, I haven't.
How come you haven't gone dark side?
Because I feel too bad.
You feel bad.
Same. I feel too bad whenever I tried to, and then Atten gave me a talk. He's like, "Man, you're giving that old witch a run for her money."
When it comes to
Bruh.
RPGs, I usually do choose the evil path, you know. Like I'm just like being
No,
completely
when
blunt. Like most of the time, I just play like a
that's when I
conniving
know I've
douchebag.
crossed the line when Atten is guilt tripping me. You have any idea the horrible shit that man has done?
Yeah, he's justified.
I'm just saying, like if he's guilt tripping me, then I know I've gone too far. He's
I mean,
like,
ain't nothing
"Man,
wrong with being
you really
evil.
shouldn't do that. That's not right. You look kind of scary, kind of evil looking.
Kind
Be
of
nice if there
scurry.
were good people
I
in the
mean,
galaxy. You could be a good guy." I'm like, "Okay, fine."
You know
I don't know.
so if I were to put my psychoanalyzing cap on there, Titus, that would
Mhm.
just tell me you're a fucking psychopath.
No, that is true. That is true. They're
That's
like,
why you always say, "Want me to kill you?"
want me to kill you? No, that's the thing about it. Like sometimes I will play like evil characters most of the time, but I always do it. Sometimes it'll be good. Sometimes just mix it up, like do whatever. But I don't exclusively just play one side though.
I have done evil Jaden on Jedi Academy before. That's only because his performance is so fucking hilarious.
I don't remember what he sounded like.
I can't hear. I
Oh,
can't
it's
hear
Fabe.
anything.
Hey!
He's
Hold on,
not a
I think I gotta
believable
fix my
dark
volume.
sider. Don't get in my way, Kyle.
Oh, I can hear now.
I think I remember
Hey
that
everyone.
because I went dark
Hey!
side once, but I went dark side like a female Jaden.
He was too weak to grasp the true power of the dark side. Oh no, this is only the beginning. Bro, your performance is hammy as hell. You didn't just go dark side, you went ham dark side.
Bobby, how you doing,
Perhaps.
dude?
Huh? What?
How are you doing, dude?
I'm doing all right.
I missed you.
I miss you too.
Yeah, miss me, Fabe.
I miss you too. I even said in the comments. It's really good seeing you here. You know.
Yeah, I miss you too, Fabe.
Have we met before?
For once or twice probably.
Recently?
Maybe.
No,
Were you the guy
you
that
fucked
tried to
up.
convince me Naruto was a good show?
Bro,
No way.
then.
I never watched Naruto. I only
No,
watched.
Nazno, that was my buddy Michael who did that.
Oh, okay.
Oh God. Oh no, I remember now.
Yeah, and then they had like a trigger warning when I said I can't take anime seriously.
He only told me about it later. I don't know I don't remember everything he said. But yeah, it sounds like a Michael discussion. A Mitchell discussion. I call
Mitchell.
him Mitchell.
No, Mitchell. Just like
Well,
old
you
Brandon.
sound like an okay guy though.
Yeah.
Thanks. You too, Nazo. I've seen you on stream a couple of times.
Oh, cool. So like, what kind of games do you like play?
Halo.
Gee, I couldn't tell by the Master Chief profile.
Yeah,
Nah,
and Arma.
no, they ain't Master Chief.
Is that-
They ain't
is that
Master
Donut?
Chief. Yeah, it's
That's Donut.
Donut. It's Donut. Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
That's why Faba's a real one because he watched Red versus Blue. At least
I
when
love Red
was
versus Blue.
good.
It's one of the best animes of all time.
Oh, he's anime. Anime.
Nah, bro. The greatest anime of all time is King of the Hill.
Oh my God! Stop!
I mean-
stop it! Stop!
Oh, have you ever seen Seinfeld? I love that anime.
Hold on. What does he say? Shoot, what does Bobby say? I sure do need to get some air conditioner because this flower is wilted. He said something like that, right?
I do not remember Bobby ever saying something like that.
Yeah, he said he was trying to mimic some dude from New Orleans.
Dude, what was a Native American called? What was his name? Like Redhorn?
Yeah, I think so.
John Redcorn?
Yeah,
Redcorn.
Redcorn. That's his name.
Is King of the Hill any good?
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Bobby,
Yeah. Hey, Lance.
His name
what's
is
up,
John.
Bobby?
It's great.
White people say.
You know, I started school.
You started school?
Yeah, I
How old
started
were you?
school. 16.
Oh no!
So
That's
I was a child.
you're a junior.
What?
You're a junior.
I don't know. We don't have high school here.
11th. Oh,
You sure you're old enough to
Huh?
be streaming,
We
son?
don't call it high school here.
so like, what's their grade? 11th.
We have 1 to 9, which is base school, and then we have gymnasium, which is first ring, second ring, third ring, and fourth ring.
So
And
y'all don't
then
have
you have
grades.
university.
What the frick?
I've heard a little bit about that from like foreign people I talked to online.
It's a bit weird.
So, like, your version of high school is called gymnasium?
Yep.
Well, that's
That's what
interesting.
show was going to be on. I
And-
cheating.
Yeah, you're in gymnasium from like the time you're a late 15-year-old to the time you're an early 18-year-old. I think that's high
Gym
school.
class.
No, you get to decide what you want to go. I am going economics. I want to be a depressed banker like the ones in Fight Club.
You're gonna be
Bro, why would you want to be a depressed banker when you could be a homicidal stockbroker like Patrick Bateman?
Too much money.
Why don't you be a Michael Fassbender character from the new David
The
Fincher
Hitman. Oh,
Yeah, kill it. That's basically going to be a literally me movie.
No, nobody's gonna do that with Michael Fassbender. Ain't no.
Or
It would
get
be
this.
nice if
You
they
guys
did.
could get a
Dude,
scorpion
Michael
jacket.
Fassbender's literally me.
You guys can get a scorpion jacket and you can drive.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wait, so you guys' opinion, what is the best literally me?
The best, literally me.
Yes.
As in Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, definitely Ryan Gosling.
Well,
Not
I
only
mean,
does
so
he
that's
look
like a
good,
genre.
but he's a good actor.
Or like
Well, not
any
just Ryan
actor.
Gosling, because even people identify with Patrick Bateman. So.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say Patrick, but you also have Joker, right? You know, and then some people.
Fuck
say
Oh
the
yeah,
Batman
Joker.
movie. So it's like, so it's like then there's Fight Club. People said that's like a literally me movie. So it's like in this genre, like what is the best one?
I think maybe K because at least he has a purpose.
I'd
Who?
say Joker.
You say Joker, huh? I'd say
Arthur Fleck Joker.
I say Fight Club. I think
Fight
that's
Club.
that's up there.
Yeah, definitely. It's such a good movie.
Mhm.
No matter which one you go with, you're all mentally disturbed. So
Indeed.
Then you got a motherfuckers that say Homeland is literally me.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
He's literally the most inhuman
Like,
being out there.
it's like 'cause it's always like the actually I ain't gonna say, but like it's like always like Patrick Bateman, Homelander,
Walter White.
Walter White, Andrew Tate,
Andrew Tate.
Ryan Gosling,
Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson.
What the fuck? Oh wait, not Jordan Pearson. It was Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate was the one my buddy Net looked into. He was fucked up.
Oh yeah. Well,
Correction, not Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson's okay, I guess.
Tate was involved with child trafficking. Yeah, that guy's not good at all.
No. Jordan Peterson is the guy who cried about stuff.
Cries in every interview. Yeah.
I'm not afraid to show my emotions.
Mm-hmm. Lance, what's your favorite Literally Me movie, or have you even seen any of them? Don't you just watch Star Wars over and over again?
I think he's seen Joker. At least.
One would hope.
Lance, are you here?
No, he ditched us because we're
Bro's
not good enough.
dead.
He left his live stream.
He's dead again.
He just got up and left.
I'm trying to fix my pronouns on Instagram.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Re-intarted.
I'm trying to figure out what pronouns I want today.
Did you ever hear
You
Sluggard's
You
question,
shift your
bro?
pronouns daily.
Frogs.
Yeah,
Frog
make
frogs.
it literally me.
No, you should put frog and toad. Like the old books.
Well, I can't. Are you There's Spanish pronouns.
Oh yeah, do those. Oh, is Latin X an option?
Write your pronouns as C and K. Or C and no.
So would you guys say Joker is a copy of Taxi Driver?
I think it's like
No.
an amalgamation, but yeah, I think to a degree, yes.
I think there's some connection, but not like that much.
Ultimately, I mean, it gets to the same place. I feel like, and it's copying enough the aesthetic and a lot of the beats to where it's kind of like, yeah. But I mean, that's the thing is Todd Phillips himself even said that, yeah, I was like basically like ripping off Taxi Driver. He said that. So I mean, like if the damn director's saying that, I mean, it's like.
Some people are overstating the rip-offedness.
Hey, Fabe, why don't you leave, dude?
Hey, Slav, I gotta tell you something.
What? What's up?
I petitioned for a Literally Me movie.
You did?
Yeah, the petition is an old boy.
Really?
Or No Country for Old Men. No, never mind. Wait. Anton Chigurh.
I would hope you're not Anton.
Oh my god. Is somebody really saying like Anton Chigurh is literally me now?
That's like that.
You've
Like
been putting it up all your life.
See that? It's like they don't even narrow down what kind of fucking crazy he is. That's like the whole point of the movie too, right? It's like they just say you're crazy. He's got his own philosophy.
He's supposed to be. I think he's like chaotic evil or something like
he's
that.
supposed to be the invisible hand of chance when it comes to your mortality. If you run
the coin
into
is
this,
the best I can do. Call it.
Yeah, but the coin is so amazing. The coin scene.
Yeah.
You've been putting it up all your life.
And he like I feel so bad for the guy because he just wanted to sell this guy some tobacco or gas or whatever.
Some cat juice, fucking cat juice.
But you said that old boy
everything.
couldn't work.
No, I said I don't think No Country for Old Men can work. I've actually not seen Old Boy. I feel really retarded for him.
You should watch Old Boy. You should watch Old Boy.
All right. I want to see the Vengeance trilogy. That's the thing it's part of. Have you seen the whole thing, Titus?
I've not. I've only seen Old Boy a couple months back.
That's actually, believe it or not, that's like the second one in the trilogy. It's like basically the Empire Strikes Back of that trilogy, essentially.
And you guys
Oh, they're
ever
all
seen? It's actually one of my favorite movies. You guys ever seen There Will Be Blood?
Yes, yeah, the Paul Thomas Anderson
Fan,
movie.
yeah, fantastic movie.
Oh yeah, it's like one of the greatest movies of all time. It's a shame he's not made anything like that since. Although I did
Just
like
particularly because
Licorice
of
Pizza.
Daniel Day Lewis's performance, man, freaking
Yeah, no, it's a shit. And then he does Phantom Thread with him, like
a
back in
bastard
2017.
from a basket.
Yeah,
He's fucked.
I drank your milkshake, ass.
Is There Will Be Blood the one with I've abandoned my son, I've abandoned my child?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, that's the one.
that's
Uh, I've
Hey,
been meaning to
Slav.
watch that.
Mhm.
when you watch it in context, it actually makes a lot of sense why
What's
he
good
said
about
it.
it?
Slav.
What? You what?
Today, I bought something.
What'd you buy?
I bought the Edge of Victory Omnibus and the Dark Tide Omnibus for like $27 in total.
The
Nice.
Dark Tide Octopus? Oh, you mean hardcover?
Yeah, the hardcover that usually has the duologies all together.
Yeah, the New Jedi
Yes. Yeah,
Order.
I'm picking this up myself.
Yeah, I only bought it for
Which,
$27 for both of them, and they both go for like hundreds on their own.
That's not bad, dude.
what?
That was a steal.
Hold on, I'm trying to see which ones these are. Dark Victory. Dark Victory. It says Dark Victory? Which ones did you say? You said Dark Tide, and what was the other one?
Edge of Victory.
Edge of Victory. Where'd you pick them up? Were they on eBay or were they on Mercari?
I bought them on Mercari.
Oh wow! Hey man, yeah, you got a great deal for them.
I got to set up a Mercari account so I can start getting deals on there because eBay's shit with deals at this point.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I occasionally find some good deals on there, but yeah, Dark Tide one is not that one averages at about $40 on eBay. There's another one I'm eyeing right now, that I'm trying to wait till the end of the week to get. I shall not disclose which one it is.
At least eBay is more careful about packaging than Amazon. Amazon, they sloppily send you shit.
Oh, dude. Yeah, well, that's because you know why that is. That's because when you're ordering from Amazon, you're ordering from a huge like store, and
Yeah.
so they're not. You're not ordering it. May well, you sometimes are, but for the most part, you're not. You're ordering it from somebody who has a huge bookstore company, and they have a bunch of stuff they've probably had in storage for years. And so when you order something, that's why it usually takes forever to ship because they got to go back in their inventory and find it, and it's usually not stored in good conditions. It's probably squeezed in with a bunch of other stuff. And sometimes, like, it may not even have a dust jacket if you're getting a hardcover. It says, "Yeah, we may or may not have a dust jacket." Like, you're not just like on eBay. It's customary for you to put pictures of what you're selling and not just a stock photo, which is why you don't buy things with stock photos on eBay. But on Amazon, it's like I've rarely seen where it was not a stock photo. And one of those few times was the Bounty Hunter Wars trilogy I bought for hardcover, and they had like the dust jacket laminated. I was kind of shocked. I was like, "Geez, wow, that's really cool." But that was like one of the few exceptions. But yeah, Lance, nice job, man.
I also bought Destiny's Way and Unifying Force hardcovers for $12 total. And all this has the dust jacket on it. So like, I mean, I'm stealing, bro.
Nice. So you're gonna start collecting hardcovers now?
Just for the New Jedi Order. I don't think I'm gonna do everything.
Okay, go for it, dude.
And I bought Vector Prime and Balance Point too. So I have all like the big hardcover books. Now I just gotta work on the SFBCs.
Mm-hmm.
So
Go for it. I shall be hunting them with you. I'm trying to. What's going on? We found a typo in your formula? What typo is that? I don't think there was a typo.
Slav, you are the best, bro.
Am I the best? Am I
He's
really
the best.
Am I the best
No.
around?
No, you're really not the best, but I thought I would just bolster your confidence.
Thank you, bro.
Oh, don't say that. He'll make him not feel the best.
Gotta take what you can
Rule
get.
number 1: always lie to your friends. I'm kidding.
Let's see.
That's
No,
some
I'm
pretty
actually
good
glad
advice.
Lance is honest.
I'm doing homework as I'm talking.
My
Fools, I'm sorry.
honesty gets me into trouble.
My honesty is this: you may not be the best, but to me, you're the best.
So I've not watched any of Ahsoka this week. How's it been? Without spoilers.
Me
how's it been?
neither.
Poo
Is it
poo.
any good?
Oh damn! It's not good, Titus.
No. I remember I called you. I told
You told me,
what
but
I
that was
thought.
just the first 2. There's now 4 out, and I was like, I wonder if I
Oh,
hope
yeah.
it's gotten better.
I've
Is
not
it-
watched. I've not watched the other 2.
Isn't
Oh,
one
I
releasing
can't say.
tonight?
Yes, or it should be out in like the next hour or 2.
It's not out yet. Oh, I guess it is.
They
It is
release
Tuesday.
later.
That's right.
Hmm But yeah, I ain't seen the other one, so I only gave you my critique on the first 2. I didn't like what I saw.
That's a shame. You gonna cry?
Yeah, I'm gonna cope and see about it, weep a bit, maybe shit my diaper.
Titus, you wear diapers?
And of course, man, I'm a fucking baby, bro. I'm like crying and shit.
The sloth change your diapers?
All right, now you're just pushing it.
Wow, Titus. I guess I just don't affect your life in the way I thought I did. I guess really I'm not the best around.
Hey, Slav,
Speaking of a
what are your
literally
thoughts
me
on
movie, do
Ahsoka?
you remember that movie Shane that Michael Fassbender was in? Where it was like,
Maybe.
yeah, it was where he had a porn addiction. That's the whole movie.
What? Is that real?
That might be
Yeah,
a literally me movie. That'd be a literally me movie.
That would be a literally me movie, technically, yes.
I remember someone taking a clip of that and then adding the Guts theme from Berserk to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whoa!
That scene goes hard. You know what else goes hard?
No. I mean, no, as in I don't want to know.
I too do not wish to know.
Fucking Father. You know.
I'm gonna just AC/DC. Is that what you mean? I mean, they do some pretty good songs. Is that what you mean?
I keep forgetting to call you Fab. Keep forgetting.
What do you call me then?
Oh no, well, I usually call you Fab, but I want to call you Fat, considering our conversation the other day.
Yeah,
What?
but like, what was that about? I still don't know what you wanted to, what it rhymed with, because it definitely wasn't hag.
Oh, you are an idiot, but I don't think you're being an idiot. I think you're just trying to lead me on.
You're trying to play you.
Okay.
Playing like a fiddle.
That's love.
Yeah.
You plan on playing Starfield?
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm waiting on. I'm getting my homework done now.
In the next hour.
Yeah. You want to
I'm
watch me play?
I'm about to be playing myself in the next hour. It dropped. It officially dropped.
I still don't think it's real.
You don't think it's what is it? Supernatural encounters for Fabe? You don't think it's coming?
Yeah, it's
I
not
mean,
real.
Skyrim was the limit. That's what he says.
You see those mountains over there? You can go climb them.
Oh, I love Todd Howard.
He's great.
Starfield's gonna be absolute gas.
What's the CEO of EA called again? The Australian one?
I don't know.
But like he's also a good CEO. I wish you had more of those.
Is his name Johnny A?
Probably.
No, it's just an old joke that these evil corporations are named after their CEOs. So the CEO of EA
no
is
viewers.
Johnny A, and the person who created microtransactions is named Michael Transactions.
I gotta delete the row. Number 19.
Huh?
Bro, Lance, what are you doing?
Your mom.
That was so funny. Say it again.
Oh, he got you, bro. He got you, man.
Doing you proud.
No, I don't think I will. But I think I'm going to end the stream though.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say that.
Yeah, I've been streaming for an hour, bro. Almost.
And we
30,
barely talk about the
hour and a
game.
half.
Well, guys,
We
this is a
barely talk
good
about the game.
discussion about KOTOR
Well, we already
2. We
talked about
should
the game.
definitely
Now we're
have
talking
it
about-
again.
Bruh.
Now we're talking about dumb shit. Like,
So in the first 30 minutes, you spent a stream talking about the game.
dude,
All right, bro.
you know how my streams go.
Yeah,
Streams
yeah,
usually
yeah,
stay on
yeah,
topic,
yeah,
and then I
blow it out
Oh,
your
yeah,
exhaust
yeah, yeah.
port. Blow it
Listen.
out your exhaust port. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm ending the stream. Bye, guys. Love you. Hugs and
Bye.
kisses.